Okay, am I recording my voice? I am. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a good one. I am. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, no, this was the first week of March. Good lord. Okay. So God, I don't know what I want to do. Do I even have... At some point, I had the, Okay, I do. Alright, I do still have these. Okay. Last time I was doing this on stream and I didn't have them, and I was sure that my reputation must have regressed so much that it just was completely worthless. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know what I want to do. I guess we can do one of these. I don't really want to do them solo, but we'll see how this goes, I guess. And I will probably end the recording in the middle of whatever we're doing. Where the fuck are...
Tobin here again. Intersect appreciates
There we
your
go.
help, but we're hoping to get the latest intel on who the Shattered Blade are selling to.
Got clothing, very, very important. Okay, so stuff happened. Some stuff happened. Stuff is happening and will happen. 4-7, I don't think I'm, like, super excited for 4-7, necessarily, but I do think that it is gonna be good. It should be... Maybe not good, but it will be some interesting things, right? So 4-7 is going to have crafting. It's going to have the new inventory. I've heard, and this is dubious to me. I've heard that it is not actually like it's more of a UI overhaul. Not a back-end overhaul, so a lot of the problems that we have now with the inventory are still going to be a thing. It's just going to be a more usable interface and have more, hopefully be more readable, be better. Oh, don't you fucking dare. I know I shouldn't do this. I know I should stop doing this. I knew that I shouldn't do this, and I, for some reason, have started doing this, but, like, this is one of those things that CIG needs to fix. That's, like, this has been something that's happened for, like, has it been, like, a year now? Has it been over a year with these hanger summoning bugs? Anyway. That's a story for another day. I want to do this fast. Yeah, so...
Vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle, please visit us.
There are also going to be some, I don't want to say shadow changes, but there are going to be some changes to coming with, there are going to be some changes with the what's-it. With combat, armor is getting a thing, so it's a system that exists, I think in, basically in Fallout. In, like, Fallout New Vegas, I think Fallout 3 as well. And also a system that exists in Cyberpunk Red, where you have a damage threshold, where, like, if your damage threshold is 20, you get hit with 20 damage, you don't take any damage. If you get hit with 21, you take 1 point of damage, kind of a thing. And that's super exciting. That really does, like, that should, and also at some point, I don't know exactly how, but in some way, shape, or form, the armor degrades, whether it's just by... Does it degrade every time it gets hit? Does it degrade every time damage passes through it? I don't know. I'm kind of excited to find out, but and also radar. There's going to be aim assist associated with different radars, and apparently in PTU you can't swap the radars yet, but there's going to be and I don't know exactly what, but there's going to be like a radar, a combat radar, exploration radar, and industrial radars that do all sorts of different things. And I don't know what the meta is there, but just the idea of having those different radars and having them be a meaningful difference, whereas yeah, that is exciting. I have been outspoken as of late as that I do not like ship combat. Every time I've tried to do it as of late, it's annoying and I hate it. Hate it. Genuinely. I mean, that comes down partially... I don't know when they made a change, but literally ballistics are the only... If you don't use ballistics, you're a fucking moron. And that is dumb. Energy weapons literally have no place, and that's terrible. It used to be the case that ballistics had no place, and that was dumb as well, of course. But there was a balance that just wasn't really good, where yeah, ballistics do more damage, they have armor penetration, or they have shield penetration, or whatever. And I don't think this is going to fix that. What I would like to see: energy weapons deplete shields more, and energy weapons melts armor more, so it degrades the armor faster than ballistics. But ballistics, they can do more damage. That's fine.
Got it out for these Shattered Blade. Fight your way through, and then collect the data for decryption.
But yeah, they have but yeah, that's what I would like to see. And there's a bunch of ways they can balance it. Of course, distortion also has to be a thing. I don't know if distortion's in an even remotely good place right now. But yeah. So wow, okay, I got.
Landing space assigned. Proceed to designate.
Also, I did that way too fast. You want to get into position, because these things, I mean, they're opening the door right now.
Attack on shields.
But they will close that door.
Landing gear down.
As they are now. I'm not gonna make it.
Landing gear up.
Oh my god, what? Come on. Listen, I know I'm optimizing shaders at the same time, but come on. So I don't know why. I don't know what. I updated the game and I don't know what it was for. It would be interesting to know. But, okay, so what else? The subflare for this month. I thought it was going to be some St. Patrick's Day related thing. I was hoping it was, I was hoping there was going to be a St. Patrick's Day P4 AR, and if there is, I'm kind of in the point with the moth. I'm literally
Landing space assigned. Proceed to designated area.
I had said that I'm not giving CIG any more money. Oh my. There we go. This you gotta time.
Landing gear down.
You gotta time this right. I don't know if it's supposed to close. It kind of makes sense that it does, but well. But yeah.
Landing complete.
Landing. Systems off.
Hit the button to get out of my seat. Okay. What else is there? What else? There's some... Oh, I don't understand why people like the medical case. Apparently it is in-game right now, which, like... Unless... It's like... Unless the first Tuesday is the 5th, and, like, the next patch is supposed to come out on the 7th, or something like that... unless it's, like, really, like, that close, there's no reason that they should not just add the subflare in with the patch. And I think now that they want to be able to add content in without having a major patch type deal, I mean, I think that'll be more frequent. But that should have been the standard all along. I mean, I guess, like, oh, it's an alpha, but, you know, and that is an argument that is used a lot. Why is my... Okay, that's interesting. What was I gonna say? Also, so I think what you want to do is clear the area, then trigger the lockdown. Which might be difficult with the game running how it is. I also heard that apparently you should just be running the game at ultra settings, and I am not currently doing that. And I am kind of afraid to test it. I guess it really doesn't matter, but I'll stick with it right now, because it at least is, you know, it is playable. Never mind, apparently... Oh my god, what the fuck was that? That was I went through 14 rounds just then? I find that hard to believe. Oh yeah, so I don't understand the medical case. I don't hate the idea of, like, a one-handed briefcase, which I don't think this is. I think it is a two-handed variable. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Oh my god, I have the tractor. Oh my god. See how fast I can do this. I didn't select the salvage tool! Are you shitting me? Come on.
Today just got interesting. Stay still.
Oh shit!
Someone wants to tussle.
Come on, man.
Can't stay here.
Jesus.
Shit, the gun. Be careful, I lost him. I lost Agnes. Oh, it's going down.
How? What? Okay, I took cover and I took damage. Oh my god. The desync is still a thing. Shit. Sorry, what was I gonna say? I don't understand why people are excited about that case. When they first showed it off, like 2, 3, 4 years ago, I was like, this is stupid. Just give me, like, you know those containers at some of the outposts? Like derelict settlements or outlaw frontier settlement things in Stanton. Well, just give me, like, those where it's literally just like a regular box that you can just put stuff in instead of this like really bespoke thing with these cutouts and areas for, you know, particular items. I don't like that.
Move on! I won't last long here. Move in position.
And I'd really prefer to have something that is just this with a little carry handle or something. Like, and I really don't understand the appeal of it. So I'm like, I want to get
I got you covered.
subflare or
What's going down?
I want to get subflare.
Trouble.
What is? Oh my god! What is happening? No! Oh my god! You're. Oh my god. Okay. Fucking med tool. I should have used a med pen.
Laying down covering fire. Today just got interesting.
Let's go. Oh, it's about to pop up. Move on. I won't last long here. Move in position. Charge. Go ahead.
Someone wants to trust.
Jesus. Okay. Dude, yeah, I don't. Oh my god. For one thing, again, I don't understand what. I don't know what the optimizing shader thing. What the fuck is this?
I'll cover you.
That I'm excited for. There was the Sean Tracy thing as well. I do want to say a thing about crafting. Oh, I guess I should say that hopefully next Star Citizen Weekly will be in PTU. I really want to get the, like, as of late, I've been very unentertained with Star Citizen, and I think, like, crafting is one thing I'm extremely excited for. I think I think everybody should probably be ready for some stupid things. I think some things that maybe, potentially, CAG needs to, like, roll back on. I'm assuming that I don't know... I don't know exactly how cosmetic blueprints are going to work. I don't know exactly how weapon blueprints are going to work. I guess, like, I don't know, like, what do I mean by that? How complicated is it going to be? Well, how do you get blueprints? Because I feel like there's a couple things that I would do that I don't think CIG is going to do. I think there are going to be either a Wicklow reward, or, for the time being anyway, they're going to be either a Wicklow reward or they're going to be a either going to be a Wicklow reward or a thing you have to loot, exclusively loot. You won't be able to buy them. I don't see why they would do that. That just seems like a thing they'd never want to do now.
Who let them get away? Okay, let's do this.
A good thing these dumbasses don't wear helmets. I don't know where I need to go to trigger the lockdown. I'm actually, like, a little curious at this point.
I'll cover you.
Oh,
What's going down?
jeez. Oh, I should have...
It's on
I was gonna run out of ammo immediately, and it was gonna be...
Moving up.
I was gonna freak the hell out. Let me tell you.
I got you. Go, go.
What I would like to see crafting is, hey, I go work for Hurston Dynamics, and they give me, like, if I get enough rep with them, they do have a rep store, and I can go and buy some Hurston weapons, and I say some because if I'm a crafter, and, like, that's what I want to do, I'm doing crafting missions or selling to crafting or selling things, contracting with the Industrial Guild or the Crafters Guild or whatever they want to do. You know, like, through the Industrial Guilds, through the Guild, the larger conglomeration of all of these smaller companies, factions as they called them, those conglomerate or those guys have most of the stuff. Maybe most of the stuff, maybe like some of the basic stuff, like, oh, here's your P4. But if you want a P6, then you have to go and get it from doing stuff specifically with Bearing. Or maybe, if you work for Bearing, they'll give you a special edition or a special version of this. I mean, and maybe it's as low as, oh, there's a special edition paint or cosmetic version of the P4 that you can get. Or, it's this whole, like, the P4 ARX that has, like, you know, it can use... It has an underbarrel grenade launcher, or some random thing. Or, you know, or something along those lines. I don't know what they would want to do. I think they would probably... the way they said it kind of sounded like they wanted to have... Oh, jeez. The way they said it, they kind of made it sound like faction guilds, or like faction guilds. Factions weren't going to be the thing you weren't going to be working for Hurston. You were going to be like working for the Industrial Guild, who has taken a job from Hurston, kind of a thing. That was my interpretation of it, though. But that seems weird, and I don't like it. There's one guy, and I do need to clear him out, but we will take this. I've
got you covered.
Oh? I think I heard two guys. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I don't know where I took damage. There were times I was literally taking damage from, like, climbing a ladder. No, from vaulting in one of the latest streams. I also really wish they had, like, hacking gameplay for this kind of a thing. I do think, and I've mentioned it before, but I do think that they have a really, like, a problem with making very linear experiences. They specifically said that they wanted to have very open-ended experiences, and that is not what I've seen from them so far. Let's see, what else? Oh, there is Sean Tracy stuff. I'm trying to remember exactly, because there was, if you haven't watched the Star Citizen Live, with Sean Tracy, definitely watch it. I can't remember everything he said. I'm sure that, Noobifier has a condensed version of it that covers everything beautifully. I want to say that Starware was the thing that kind of had me excited. They didn't put a date on it, but they said that Starware would probably come this year. They said that, and this doesn't really come as a surprise to me, they did the content, but they didn't really do the tech, because there was, I want to say, a mismanagement of stuff. Kind of a mismanagement of resources, I guess. One team was able to do, like, one half of the team responsible for it was able to do stuff, the other was not.
Shit, we're under attack! Got a problem!
Ooh. Good old 1 round remaining.
Bring it!
Oh, Jesus. The hell, man?
Charge!
I got you! Go! Go!
Advancing! Moving up! Cutter, slow lively! I'll cover you!
What was I gonna say? Oh, but yeah, Starware, yeah, it was, it's definitely good to hear. There was a lot of things from that. Again, I would just recommend going and watching it, because somebody already got to this rocket launcher. Damn. I am curious how much, if I am going to be able to do this myself. I am not going to record this entire run.
Okay, grabbing the data now. Oh, not getting much. Most of it's encrypted. For what little I can see, there should be a way to unscramble it nearby. See if you can locate a terminal to help unlock this data.
I don't really want to run a pulverizer, I gotta be honest with you. It's an alright weapon, but just... well, it's too good. It always was too good. It's ridiculous.
Bring
I
it!
was about to pop off! Shit! We got one!
Also, I am really liking this Vera compensator. I got it from a Hathor location. I would not recommend... I would not recommend grinding for it. I love it, but it's... I've mentioned it before. It's way too much effort for just a, you know, what is supposed to be a completely balanced component. It is literally supposed to be... it's half a suppressor and half a compensator. And all of the other new attachments are in a similar boat, where it's like, they're not bad. They're definitely not bad. But they're just not, like... you know, they're supposed to be balanced with everything. And I think they're cool, and I think they're, hell, even fun to use. But, like, way too much effort to get a single one. Okay, before I get too crazy here, get too involved here. Display info equal 1. I'm trying to see. Ooh. So, yeah. I think there's supposed to be, there's a bug where with the inventory, and the way that the inventory, like, just won't work, or the freight elevators won't work, And I think, actually the inventory will not work. And I do think it is because it thinks that I am in just Nick's space, and it should say, it'll say like Nick's solar system, I think. And it should say Nick's caboose. I don't know if it's zone. I don't know if it's being obscured by other pieces. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, I would assume it's here, but I thought it was Nick's solar system or Nick's caboose. So I don't know what that's about. I guess let me go and heal, actually, since why not? I don't want to drag this out, but this is sort of my style, unfortunately. But yeah, I think, I don't know, I'm not, like, super excited by all the things, all the shenanigans that CAG is pulling. The moth should have been fixed by now. I think the sensation that, like, I mean, I'm sure they gave a loaner for all the problems it had, or several loaners, but, like, it should not have those problems. It needs to go through QA, and if you don't have the QA, then put it on PTU. I think they really should do a ship preview PTU, because I think that would be a way better way to hype up a ship. And I also think they should have them available to buy in-game, with in-game cash, or at least rent, as soon as they get added, because otherwise, I am gonna forget about the moth. Genuinely gonna forget about the moth in a month. I think actually a lot of people will. Sorry, not even remotely sorry. Well, there is also an issue where, like, my inventory will forget that I got some items. I don't know what that's about. That is a thing. I'm gonna try and do this, and I'm probably gonna crash out when I get shot. Not even from desync. That's just how it be sometimes. But yeah, I think overall I'm hopeful. They mentioned FPS radar possibly being a thing in May, which is also definitely exciting. And well, I guess there are some ship news or whatever, but I don't care too much about that, to be perfectly honest with you. Till next time, have a good day. Great day. Oh, I'm sorry. I also stream twitch.tv/Railu, that's RAILU with an underscore at the end. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays. Star Citizen on Wednesdays and Sundays. I just finished up Final Fantasy VI, my first playthrough of that. It was good. I over-leveled, and the final boss was underwhelming. And I'm gonna play Y2K, a postmodern RPG next. And I play Hytale on Mondays. Until next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.